back, everyone. So my next guest now is Dr. Leila Turner, and she's the owner of Living Wellness Medical Center. Welcome to the show, and thank God you're here.
Hi, Carol. Thank you.
Some of these. Tell everybody a little bit about what you do.
I've been practicing medicine for coming up on my 10th year now.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's a little weird. The time has flown. I specialize in women's health and hormones. I love the hormone web. To me, it's a spider web. You ever tried to touch a spider web?
I never heard of it said that way. That's awesome. Go ahead.
Entire spider web bounces all over the place. A lot of people complain that they are told that their hormones are out of whack, but I love it now. Patients will come into me and they'll say, I'm here for a hormone imbalance. It used to be they come in for fatigue or hot flashes or menopausal symptoms, but now they come in and they say, I'm here because I have a hormonal imbalance.
Because we know it a little bit more. We've heard it. Now, you are a naturopathic doctor.
I am.
Right. And you specialize, you said, in women's health and hormones.
Correct.
So you said but most of the number one reason why people come into you when they say they're tired, they're fatigued, right?
Yep.
And you say that you're in Arcadia, and now you also said this to me, that before you came on here, you say you're empowering wellness naturally. I love that.
I pride myself on teaching people how to empower wellness change. So many of our chronic diseases are caused by lifestyle issues, and it's really about teaching people and empowering them to make changes that then cause lasting effects in their hormones. I can test their hormones and I can replace hormone deficiencies if that's what's going on naturally. We have natural medications, and I can also prescribe. But so much of it is about teaching people how to choose differently, because those choices are oftentimes triggers for the diseases.
Now, you're located in Arcadia at 36th Street and Camelback. Your phone number to call you, it's 480-588-6856. You do 10-minute free consultations, and here's what we're going to do. You've got an energy shot that you want to offer to everybody that's listening. And if you're like me, tired all the time, I was just wondering, why is it that I sit down and within 5 seconds I'm out?
We are in a adrenaline-driven society. We're constantly on the go, go, go. And there are causes for us being tired all the time. I mean, I'm running a business now, and I'm continually having to physician heal thyself, to take care of myself. Nutrient deficiencies are a common cause of fatigue, and I will give vitamin shots when we're dealing with fatigue oftentimes. Many vitamins can be given in a shot. Some of them are better taken in a pill, and I also do nutritional IVs.
So we're going to give everyone this shot. It's like a vitamin B12 shot on fire.
Yep.
Like on steroids, right? Not steroids, but on steroids.
No steroids.
Right. But listen, everybody could use something like this. A lot of people like them. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. There's different types of hormone issues, right? And obviously one of the big ones that a lot of people have is thyroid issue.
I probably treat more thyroid than any other condition. Hypothyroid, probably 80% of my patients have some sort of a thyroid problem. Thyroid, it's the master metabolizer gland, so it affects all the other organ systems. It affects menopause. A poorly functioning thyroid gland can make menopause hell.
What about this? There's two different kinds. There's hyper, or whatever it is. What's the difference between the two?
Hypothyroid is when the gland is underfunctioning. Symptoms are going to include symptoms of low metabolism, so fatigue, constipation, cold sensitivity, cold hands and feet, hair loss, hair falling out, sluggish digestion, can't think, can't remember. Basically, everything slows down and doesn't work. Hibernation. That's hypothyroid. Hyper is when the thyroid gland is overproducing a thyroid hormone, and it's much less common, and usually results in hypothyroid because the treatment for it is to kill the thyroid gland.
And so usually people end up on some sort of a thyroid medication.
Usually.
Can you do that naturally?
Absolutely. We have many nutrients. There's vitamins, minerals. Selenium is very important for the thyroid. Zinc is very important. We have herbs that help support thyroid production. And then if we need to, I will use medications.
You also mentioned adrenal hormones. What are those?
I think adrenals are 10 years ago, no one knew what they were, and now it's the hot topic online. The adrenals are your stress gland. So they're the gland that help you manage stress. So living in a sympathetic life where we're in that fight-flight all the time, The adrenals are the gland that help you put out those stress fires. But long-term exposure to stress is going to make those adrenals get tired. You can't run from a tiger forever.
Now, again, we have our lines open here. She's offering, it's a vitamin shot. It's like tons of vitamin. What's in it?
Well, vitamin B12 and vitamin B5.
Okay, and our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. She's giving that to everyone. She does also a free 10-minute consultation with everyone. She wants to empower you, empowering wellness naturally to you. Again, you can call her direct. That number is 480-588-6856, or call in here at 602-277-5369. And toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. In terms of this, you also said that you deal with a lot of ovarian hormone.
Menopause. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Yes, hot flashes, night sweats. When the adrenals and the thyroid are not working well, menopause will usually be very symptomatic. So I will do bioidentical hormone replacement. There's a number of different ways you can replenish those hormones. Sometimes just treating stress and helping a woman handle her stress better, you'll see her hormones kick back in. That free 10-minute consult I do is a really nice way for me to find out, A, if I think I can help them, and B, it's helpful because patients can ask me questions and start to kind of connect the dots. And I'm not right for everyone, but it's nice to have that conversation with people before they set up. That way they can get their questions answered.
Well, being that you're naturopathic, okay, you also said that you deal with people's health, just regular health issues. With being a naturopathic doctor, what conditions what do you see that you can treat mostly with that?
Well, I can function as a primary health care provider in the state of Arizona. We're not licensed in all 50 states, but we're licensed in Arizona to be a primary. So I can treat colds and flus, hypertension, high cholesterol, dizziness. I can treat primary care concerns, but my specialty really is in women's health and hormones. So most of the men I see are usually because they're married to the women and the women made them come in.
Right. And but believe me, men have issues with their hormones too.
Oh, yeah.
Big time. So again, you could check her out on her website, which is livingwellnessmedicalcenter.com. She's located in Arcadia at 36th Street and Camelback. We've got our lines open here for everyone to get this energy shot. It's basically vitamin B12 and B5, and it's safe for everybody. She also does a free 10-minute consultation. Our number here, 602-277-5369, and toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. When someone comes in and they're talking to you, obviously you have to do a workup on them. What can they expect when they come into the office?
Well, one of the major differences is that we are fairly comprehensive in our assessment of the patient's health. So it really takes time to understand what's going on. So my new patient visit is an hour and a half, and that's a pretty thorough conversation with me and the woman. And we talk. I think what makes me different is that there's the time and the connection with the patient. You really need to understand their experience and their factors and the things they're exposed to in their life to understand why their physiology is reacting and causing these problems.
Right. Now, if you are someone who is dealing with these issues, what would you say would be the most common complaints that you find that people call you with?
Well, by far the most common symptom I see is fatigue, by far. Insomnia, anxiety, and then in my menopausal women, I see a lot of hot flashes, night sweats, low libido. Libido is huge, and it's not often spoken about, and I do a lot of talking about sex in my office with patients.
Okay, that's okay, but that you need to, because that's not a subject when it comes to when you're getting older. It becomes a subject that sometimes you don't even want to talk about.
Well, they usually don't bring it up. I usually bring it up, and then once I get them going, then they have plenty of questions and symptoms they want help with. Low libido.
Sure. Now, if you're dealing with any of these symptoms, she does a 10-minute free consultation with you. She wants to empower wellness naturally. Her phone number, you can call her direct. It's 480-588-6856. She's located in Arcadia at 36th Street and Camelback. We've got our lines open here, and she's offering for everyone it's a vitamin shot. It's B12 and B5. I'll get it out. B5. And our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. What would be your final words to everyone right now?
You can feel better.
You can feel better, and you can feel better naturally. So give her a call. Her number is 480-588-6856. Call in here. We're going to give you that vitamin shot that you're going to make you feel lots better, and she could do a consultation with you. Again, our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100.